Hey guys, this is Mason Bush with Coon Hunting University Podcast. Welcome to the show. What's up, TJ?
What's up?
Guys, I'm here with TJ today. Tj Mcculley Jr. How was school today?
It was alright.
You playing hooky tomorrow, aren't you?
Hooky?
Yeah.
What's that?
You staying out?
Yeah.
Are y'all going to the state championships? They closing down for in basketball?
Mm-hmm.
It's the boys or the girls?
It's the boys and girls.
Both of them going to state? Yeah. All right, well, introduce yourself, TJ.
I'm 12 years old. I'm from Somerville, Tennessee. And West Tennessee. And I'm from Tennessee.
I got you. Do you play any sports, TJ?
Yeah. Basketball.
Can you dunk on them?
No, I can't dunk quite yet, but I can on like a 6-foot goal.
Maybe a 4-foot goal?
No. I think I'm a little bit more hops than you got, Bush.
I hear you. What grade you in, TJ?
6th grade.
What school do you go to?
East Junior High School.
You got any girlfriends?
A billion of them.
You like to do other than play basketball and coon hunt?
Rabbit hunt, squirrel hunt.
You and your daddy's got some rabbit dogs, don't you?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I got you. How many do you have, do you know?
He's probably got about 15 of them. He may got more than that since I've seen him.
So, we'll get her started here. Tell me about the first time you ever went coon hunting. Who were you with? When was it? How old were you?
I was with Kevin Robertson. Bubba Robertson is what we call him. And he took me and his son, Levi Robertson, and I was probably about 7 or 8 years old when I first started. And when I went with him and his son, we was hunting a young dog and kind of an older female, and we went on dry spells there for a while. Couldn't tree no coons. And then we finally got into a dog. Bubba bought a dog, and she, first time we ever took her, we didn't even have her an hour. We took her out there and she nailed a coon, and we shot it out to her.
What dog was that?
Robertson's Ratchet Hannah.
She's a little black female, ain't she?
Yep.
Got you, a little black and tan. Bubba's a big-time black and tan man.
So am I.
Is that what it takes to win?
Yep.
I hear you. How old were you when you got your first dog?
I was probably about 9.
Was it a puppy or old dog?
A puppy.
How long did you have it?
Probably about 7 or 8 months old.
Did you sell it?
No.
What happened to it?
It got parvo.
I got you. I'm sorry. What about you got a dog now called Impact?
Yeah.
Was that your second dog?
Yeah.
Okay. You hunt him a little bit. He's a decent little dog. Trees and coon. Do you ever spectate on any cast?
No.
You never did.
I just pleasure hunted and seen what it took to be able to do it, and just went out there and just
jumped right in.
Yep.
Do you remember your first cast?
Yep.
Tell me about the dog. What dog you was hunting and who it was with?
Spade, and Bubba was letting me handle her. But I don't really know the boys that were I was hunting against. She went in there and treed 3 coons.
What their dogs do?
One of them treed a possum and he withdrew, and the other one treed a coon and then treed a slick and then treed a deer.
Sounds like you wore them out.
It was decent for my first cast. I was happy. So.
Do you remember how much money you won that night?
$72.
I guess you had to win a little bit more before you went to the world, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
You remember that second cast?
Yeah. It was it was me versus Levi and I don't know the other boy, but
Youth cast?
no, it was had a grown up in it.
I got you.
Well, he was basically 21 years old. We was hunting at our local club here in Somerville, Tennessee, and I was hunting spade again. Levi was hunting that little black and tan female named Hannah, and I've done treed 2 coons, and Levi's treed 1. He's got to tree another one to beat me. The other boys, he can't win because he treed a possum and a coon, and we go out there and Levi trees Hannah, and I just know she had a coon, and we get in there to her and we spend the whole rest of the hunt sitting there. There's probably about 3 minutes left in the hunt, and we couldn't find her coon. She was treed in like a cedar tree.
So you won that one. I got you
Yep.
$100 won. So let's fast forward a little bit to the Youth World 2020.
Okay.
Let's tell me about it. How did it go?
It went pretty good. I got a double round cast win with a dog named Jam. She's owned by Bobby McBride of Moscow, Tennessee, and she's an English female. She's a pretty nice little dog.
I've heard a lot of people say she's the real deal to be an English dog.
Yeah.
Tell me about the early round cast. Who you drew out with and how it went.
I drew out with a girl, and a boy, and another boy. The girl, I can remember her dog. She is hunting a dog named Hitman. And I heard Jam. Well, they didn't trade their dogs in first. And they had a possum, and Jam's treed up a little bitty old bush, has a coon for $125. And then I treed Jam again. She has another coon, and the girl's dog treed a coon. So the hunt was over, and I won that cast.
Okay, what about the late round? Who'd you draw out with then?
Drew out with Levi, Chase Laws, and Rustin Donovan.
It's all local boys.
Yep.
West Tennessee boys. How'd that one go? Do you remember much about it?
Levi's and Chase Law's dog smacked a den probably 35 yards out from us. I mean, smacked him. I just thought they had a coon there that was just laid up, and they smelt his track, and it was a den, so they circled it up. And then I've got Jam struck in for 25, and they tree again, and they were both slick. They was probably treed 4 yards from each other on different trees, but the trees touched. So if they had cones, it'd both basically be plus together. And Rustin Donovan trees his dog probably a mile from where we're at. We walk in there, and there's probably 3 minutes left in the hunt. We get from scoring his dog. His dog Speedy, she missed the cone. It was a hair over in a different tree. The trees didn't touch, so she wasn't plus. So we go out, and I listened. Joe Manning said, "You want to listen for a minute, TJ?" And I said, "Yes, sir." And we go out there, and I hear, and she's treed. She's treed probably 20 yards from where Levi and them treed their dogs across a cut cornfield. And they're in there shining that tree, because when we didn't get to shine their tree, the guy was with them and the judge was with us. We go in there, and Jam's got a Chase Laws that said, "Congratulations, TJ." I said, "Why is that, Chase?" I look up, the judge said, "You need any help?" I said, "Yeah." And as soon as I threw my red light up there, I could see 6 coons looking down at me.
Like Christmas lights up there.
Yep.
I bet you was excited then.
Yep, I was pretty excited.
So that was on Thursday night. You got to rest Friday night.
Yeah, I got to watch Levi, and he won, so that made me pretty happy that both of us may have could have got in, but the late round he got beat, so
He had to sit around and watch you play Saturday.
yeah, he went out with me that night.
Rock on to Saturday night. Do you remember who you drew out with?
Are you in the market for a new dog box and just don't know which one to get? That's where I encourage you to go check out GNR Cedar Dog Boxes, especially if you're wanting something different. GNR Cedar Dog Box was established in 2016 when 2 avid hunters wanted a dog box that was affordable and great looking at that. They provide a high-quality, handmade, lightweight box to the customers. They take pride in the fact that their boxes are fully cedar, which will last a lifetime in all types of weather conditions. Cedar also ensures your hounds stay a little warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. You can find out more about GNR Cedar Dog Boxes on Facebook. Find them at GNR Cedar Dog Boxes or give them a call at 615-962-5266. They are located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, USA.
Ava Wallace, Jake Renniger, and Cooper Watley with hunting an English dog. And Bones Jake's, or Jared, his dog treed a coon for $175. Mine and that other English dog tree one, I treed for $25 and $75. And Ava's dog treed again. Well, she ain't treed yet. She's treed, and she leaves. And he trees. Jarrett trees his dog again, Bones, and he has another coon. And Jams says she's treed on the Garmin, but I can't hear her. She's a mile away, and we get in there to her. She's treed up a bush and has a coon.
That's heartbreaking.
Yep.
Got one for the win and out of here. And,
Yep.
So y'all come on home. How long was it before you went back to rolling again?
Oh, it wasn't too much longer. It's probably about a month after that, and me and Levi went back after the hunt to try to see if we can get our money won, and we have been successful and won our money every year. So,
what about the four-wheeler hunt they have up in, I believe it's Lexington or Huntington?
Lexington. Justin
Wallace and them put that on for the youth every year. That's a great hunt for the youth. Tell me, you hunted it the first year, that 2020, right?
Uh-huh.
Tell me about it.
I hunted Rachi, a black and tan, out of that female dog that Bubba has named Hannah. And he's a pretty nice little dog. He's probably about a year or two when I hunted him there, and we went out and he treed up a big old oak tree, and it had holes in it, and we couldn't find nothing. So we that's the only tree I made, and Rocker Wallace won that cast, and he went on to win it all. He treed a coon in a hole, and he went on to win it all there.
Won the whole four-wheeler.
Yep. First time he's ever been hunting in that hunt.
You drew Rocker this year too, didn't
you?
Gotcha. All right, so rock on. Winning you $100 for the Youth World this past year. Where was that at? Was it Crockett's Bluff?
Yeah. I was hunting tar for Levi. We hunted in Crockett's Bluff, Arkansas, and Tar got a win there. I treed 3 singles, treed a coon right out the truck for $100 and $100, and Blanton Jones's little Clover dog treated a cone for 175. She got treated again after the hunt and had a cone, and Tar got treated after the hunt and had another cone. So things worked out there.
Did that go ahead and get you 101? Or?
Yep.
I got you. And then Levi put it on him late with the same dog, didn't he?
He drew Blant again, and with the same dog that I won with.
Wore him out. All right, well, rocking on.
Blant told us that, told Bubba that he better not ever bring them kids back there to that club again.
You put a hurting on him. Well, let's go ahead. I guess rocking forward to the youth world this past year. I took you and Levi up there, and Bubba followed along.
Down.
So you and Levi drew out together the first night, didn't you? Tell me how that went.
Well, moves, and I struck for 100, and a little boy that won the cast, he had a dog named Blaze, and he treated him for 175 and had a cone there, but somebody else walked along with him, and the judge stayed there with us. The guide walked with him, and he had a cone there. So we had to have a cone, and Spade treed there for 50 and 100, and we get there and we got a cone, but the judge didn't come over to see it. He's a probably 80 or 90-year-old man, so he ain't the fastest thing in the world, so
yeah.
He didn't get over there to see it, and it was pouring. I mean, it came in like a hurricane through there, pouring down rain. Me and Levi ain't got no jackets on. We're having to, before we get to the truck, we're having to take our shirts off because they're soaked. And we get in there, and we're thirsty, and this little boy that won the cast, he gave us some drinks, so.
That's good. So, both of y'all got beat that night. What about the next night? Either one of y'all do any good?
Nope.
Do you remember who you drew out with that second night?
A little dog named, the only one I remember is a dog named Sissy, and then I drew out with a little boy. He's probably about 5 years old. Drew out with him, and Colt Perryman was my judge there.
How'd that cast go?
Moves treated Coon for 175, and the girl that won the cast heard her dog, and she treed her, and I walked in there, and I had my red light on, already looking at that tree, and I see probably 8 coons looking down at me. I say, Colt says, brighten him up. I say, I've got him, Colt. Plus her up.
Put her in the lead.
Yep.
That was the end of it right there. Y'all had to come home.
That one on the tiebreaker there, because she had 175 and I had 175.
Yeah. Y'all had to come home. Y'all didn't get to stick around for the open event.
No,
y'all had to come home for
Sammy Joe's birthday.
That's right. All right. Well, it wasn't too long after we got back. I took you and Levi to the four-wheeler hunt again this year.
Yep. That was in December, and we didn't have no luck there. I hunted night moves, and he, the first round, I can't even remember what I did there.
I don't remember what happened. I know Levi won his early round. Billy Bell was his judge. I think he went on late and got beat. And me and you and Levi went back up there for the open event the next night. I got put to judging you, and tell us how that cast went. Who all you drew out with? And
I drew out with Rocker Wallace, Addie, Raby, and I don't know the other girl, but Moves treated Coon for 125 and had that one, and Rocker's dog treated Coon for 175. I hear moves with about 3 minutes left in the hunt, and I hear him real deep for 125, and I tree him. We go in there and we couldn't find this coon, so things didn't work out there.
Gotcha. Levi got beat that night as well. Come on home and licked her wounds. That's a good hunt. Justin and them do a great job putting that hunt on.
Conkey's Outdoors knows that keeping up with the latest in hunting technology can be expensive. That's why they are proud to offer amazing financing options, from 30 days same as cash to 0% interest for 6, 9, 12, and even 18 months, depending on your credit score and the amount you spend. If you've been eyeballing that new thermal or want to upgrade to the latest in tracking system technology, go find out more on the web at conkeys.outdoors.com, or if you're in the Hastings, Florida area, stop by and visit. They'd love to have you. Conkey's Outdoors, houndsman helping houndsman.
Well, let's rock on just a little bit forward. You getting your $100 won this year. You've already got that knocked out. Not too long ago, you won your first cast of the year at Somerville. Tell us who you drew out with and how that went.
I drew out with Jesse Alexander, Blake Beal, and Landon Clements. And we get in there and we cut the dogs loose in pouring down rain. And dogs strike. Jesse strikes his dog for 100. Blake strikes his dog for 75, and mine and Landon's hadn't said nothing yet. We get up these ditches because we're probably a mile away from these dogs. We get up it's a rough ditch. We just had to hold on the trees getting up them. And we get in there and Spade comes rolling by us, probably gets 70 yards from us and loads up. I strike her and I tree her. She's got him, and she wins that cast. It's probably about 10 minutes left in that cast when she treed that coon there. Good thing she came in right there.
You treated the only coon in the cast?
Yep.
Got you. I know y'all was a good ways from where you cut loose. I had to drive around and pick you up after the hunt, and starting to ice and rain, and I don't think y'all didn't hunt late. Well, then me and you went up to, was it Lexington?
Yep.
Friday night? Mm-hmm. I got lucky and won. You finished getting your $100 won.
Yep.
Barry was up there with us. He won with Colt. We all done good that weekend, or last weekend. How'd that cast go? Did you treat the only coon in it?
Yep. Well, Spade kind of did the same thing she did there in Somerville, and they didn't treat no coons and had a slick and a dent. And I hear Spade, she checks them dogs' trees, and she goes on about her business, goes about 70 yards or 100 yards and smacks one. I ain't struck her in, ain't treated her in, and she has that coon for 150.
Puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah, finished getting you 100. You ready for the Youth World come October?
Yep.
Got another big hunt coming up here in Good Springs in about 2 weeks. So we got one of those new Youth Pro Classics. Me and Brad talked, and I think he's rounded up a bunch of people who are going to pay for all the entry fees, and I talked to him about trying to get a little added purse money rounded up. And I've rounded up over 1,000 now, so it's going to be at least $1,000 added. And I think Lane Leverett's pitched in, going to take care of everybody's food, going to feed everybody. So
yeah, that's pretty good.
So that'll be a good hunt. Maybe you'll do some good at it. That's kind of got us up to date on your cast winning and tail kicking. Tell me some of these dogs around here you've either hunted with or drawn out with that really stuck out to you over the years.
I like there's a real nice dog that Bubba owns. Their partners on him. It's Tanner, Mark Sullivan, and Bubba. A dog named Wipeout High Dollar Dan. He's pretty nice old dog, and he's getting old though, so they ain't hunting him as much as they used to.
You have any more? What about Spade? Tell me a little bit
Yeah, I
more
like
about Spade.
her. She's been good to us. She trees Coon. She gets by herself. She makes sure if she don't smell a track, she don't strike it and come right by you. She's just something about her I like.
Yeah, she's a Coon dog. She don't make many mistakes. Stays out of trouble. Likes to have coons when she gets treed. Just shy of being a platinum champion.
Yep.
And we looked it up. Just
$19,700 something.
Yeah, just shy of, just under $300 shy of being a platinum. What about Jam? You talk about her a lot.
Yeah, she's probably the best I've leashed from my leash. She's a Coon dog. She ain't good on ground, but if she had that 100 or that 75, boy, you couldn't beat her. It'd be hard too.
Well, tell us a little bit. What do you do to get those Spade ready? Tell me some of your techniques, some of them secrets.
You just gotta. I can't tell you my secrets to winning, Bush, because then you'll run off with it.
Shoot, you don't gotta worry about me winning.
Well, I think you gotta stay. Whenever you can go hunting, you need to go. If you're planning on winning something big, you gotta put your time and effort into that dog to see what she can do or what he can do, and just see if you. I've won doing that. I've won doing that, and I've won not even getting a dog ready. So, hey.
You can just do it all.
I can't do it all, but I've won more with not getting a dog ready than getting a dog ready.
That sounds like luck then.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, what's your key to success then?
The farmer that goes out there and prepares for the rain is going to be the most successful, and the one that doesn't, he ain't going to do much, so.
You're going to reap what you sow.
Yeah.
Well, is there anybody you want to talk about or thank or anything while you're on here?
I want to thank Kevin Robertson the most, Drake Robertson, Levi Robertson, there's a lot of Robertsons in there. Bobby McBride. I want to thank Roger Dale for putting on great hunts, and
yeah.
I want to thank everybody in PKC that does what they do for us and goes out their time to do this stuff. And I'd like to thank Ricky Voles, Tim Woods. They've helped me won my money before, so.
Yep.
They take me hunting when I want to and stuff like that, so.
I mean, you've been all over the place here the past few months since I've moved up here. Chris and Miss Amy do real well with the youth.
Yeah.
They're fixing to have the youth nationals starting, I don't remember if it's this year or next year.
This year.
Okay.
If I could win that hunt up there in Alabama and get first place, hunt it off, I'd be right there sitting up top with the big boys.
That's right. Now, you're just 12-year-old. Before long, you will be one of the big boys.
I hope so.
Well, is there anything else you want to say, TJ?
I just want to say, always keep them dogs on the wood, buddy.
Keep them on the wood. That's right. Well, we're out of here.
I really hope y'all enjoyed that interview as much as I did. If you like what you heard here, go on over to Facebook, give us a like at Coon Hunting U. Also, go to Apple Podcasts, leave us a rating and a review. It really helps us out. And remember, if you need a new hunting light, do not overlook Superior. They make an awesome light, best customer service in the business. Man, their walking light and double red is the brightest I've ever seen. Use coupon code CHU podcast at checkout at nighthunters.com. You can find the link in the description box below this. Coon Hunting University is a product of Audio Hound Productions. Until next time, y'all have a wonderful day.